What if Hulk became the Juggernaut? It would be great to see the Hulk becoming Cyttorak's herald of destruction, but Hulk is already the avatar of destruction, isn't he? When we talk Hulk becoming Juggernaut, we obviously mean the classic Juggernaut in his prime, the one described by Logan as the closest thing on Earth to an irresistible force. So in this video, I'll be shedding some light on some of his greatest feats. Cain Marko, aka the Juggernaut, has pulled off some insane feats of strength and durability in his past, but that was before Marvel decided to ruin his legacy and turned him into a jobber. The mighty Thor number 412 witnessed an epic confrontation between Thor and Juggernaut, who challenged Thor to try and stop him, remarking that nothing can stop him from squeezing the life out of Thor. Thor accepted the challenge and hit Juggernaut with a huge blast of lightning, which the new warriors thought would be enough to finish him, but Juggernaut did not feel the blast and said it was tickling. He started marching in Thor's direction, repeating that nothing can stop him, forcing Thor to summon the God Blast, the most terrifying Asgardian power of all, the power which once hurled back Galactus and gave pause to a Celestial. Thor hit Juggernaut with the God Force, which only managed to push him backward, destroying the ground beneath him and allowing the new warriors to restrain him in a steel cocoon. Thor, however, realized that this won't be enough to stop the Juggernaut for long, and opened a portal of time and space, then banished him into some distant dimension, but as expected, Juggernaut broke free moments later, remarking that he will find a way back home, cause nothing can stop him. Juggernaut proved to be an incredibly powerful opponent again in the mighty Thor number 17 by Dan Jurgens, when he clashed with Thor in the 8th Day storyline, taking Thor's blows unharmed. Juggernaut overpowered Thor, who realized that this Juggernaut is way more powerful than before, and attacked again, trying to stop the unstoppable, but Juggernaut managed to put Thor in an unbreakable bear hug. Thor admitted that he could not breathe and was about to lose consciousness and maybe life itself, had not Bedlam and Conquest appeared and separated them. Before knocking Thor away, they also warned him not to mess with them again, or they would kill him before teleporting away. Trion Juggernaut is by far the most powerful Juggernaut ever, as he was able to break down barriers most people did not even know exist. He smashed his way into another dimension, ripping through the fabric of space-time itself. When Cain found the gem of Cyttorak in that Korean cave, it turned him into the Juggernaut, just as the whole cave came crashing down. It took him a long time to dig his way out, but that was a walk in the park for him. After his fight with Spider-Man, who got him caught in a fresh concrete at a construction site, he sank straight to the bottom. He had to fight his way through miles of rock, clay, and stone. He did not need air or food, and finally found his way out after a month of digging his way underground. On another occasion, the demon Despair found out the hard way that even reducing Juggernaut to a skeleton won't be enough to stop him. Now, I don't think that the magical gem of Cyttorak would add anything significant to Hulk's strength, as his feats are already considered among the greatest in comics history. In the Indestructible Hulk number 15, Hulk shattered a time barrier with a single punch. In the Incredible Hulk number 126, Hulk confronted the Dark Roller, who realized that he could not beat the Hulk in one-on-one, and overwhelmed him with darkness that even death can't release him. Hulk drifted like a feather in the wind and felt helpless. He just wanted to hold something in this dark dimension in order to stop drifting, and finally managed to hold a grip. Hulk then delivered one of the most powerful punches in comics history, creating an accidental release of heat and flashing light, which illumined the eon's dark cosmos. In the Marvel Onslaught number 1, Hulk asked Jean Grey to enter his brain and telepathically turn Banner off, the control side which makes him hold back. She did as Hulk told her to do, and unleashed the bannerless Hulk, who clashed with Onslaught. Hulk then managed to accomplish what the combined might of the Avengers and the X-Men failed to do. He delivered a powerful punch that sounded like a nuclear blast at ground zero and cracked Onslaught's armor, with Gambit remarking that Hulk may have pounded reality itself, changing powers at Onslaught. This Onslaught, by the way, nearly killed Juggernaut in the X-Men number 322 and knocked him all the way from Canada to New Jersey, where the X-Men found him unconscious and very stoppable. So in this case, and based on these facts among many others, does Hulk really need Cyttorak powers? I would say that the Cyttorak power would grant Hulk the force field that would make him completely indestructible and impregnable. Hulk can be hurt by Mjolnir and Wolverine's claws, among many other weapons, but heals fast thanks to his incredible healing. If Hulk had Juggernaut's armor or force field, these weapons won't be able to scratch him. In X-Men and Hulk Annual, which was published in 1998, Thanos' clone, known as Thanosi, which was trapped in a pocket dimension, discovered a possible exit from the dimension along the mystical nexus points. He mentally contacted the Hulk, who was anguished over the death of his wife Betty Ross. Thanosi attempted to trick the Hulk into becoming a vessel for his mind, but was overheard by Nate Gray, aka X-Man. Nate attempted to convince the Hulk to refuse, and ended up locating the Hulk and battling him. Hulk, however, shattered Nate's psionic armor and knocked him away, revealing that he understood what Thanosi was after, and asked what he was offering. Thanosi told Hulk that he was offering him power that rightfully belonged to him. Hulk was about to free Thanosi when Nate attacked again and knocked Hulk away. Hulk wasn't damaged from the blow, revealing to Nate that he was aware of Thanosi's goals. Thanosi, however, captured Nate, remarking that he was preventing him from using Hulk as a link to this dimension, and decided to use him instead of the Hulk, who tried to interfere, forcing Thanosi to blast him hard. Hulk was burnt alive, as Nate said, but he started healing shortly after and smashed the ground beneath him, making a flood which destroyed everything and allowed Thanosi to finally break free. Nate felt his armor was cracking and didn't have the sheer strength to keep it up against such pressure. He sent his armor to the Hulk, who felt a great power boost and attacked Thanosi again. Meanwhile, Nate tried to pull together the cage that was holding Thanosi, remarking that he can gather up all the same material and recreate the stone circle configuration, but still needed Hulk to push him into the portal. Hulk pounded on Thanosi, who blasted him again, but this time he wasn't damaged like the first time he was blasted, and kept punching Thanosi until he pushed him into the pocket dimension and trapped him again. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Hulk has been damaged on many occasions, and as we saw in this book, Nate's armor protected him from Thanosi's blast, the way Juggernaut's armor or force field would do in a similar scenario. It's worth mentioning that in the Uncanny X-Men number 194, Nimrod the Sentinel beat Juggernaut and humbled him, forcing him to admit that he thought Hulk was the only one who could do this to him, proving that he was aware of Hulk's awesome power. Hulk has limitless strength that increases the madder he gets. He also has among the greatest healing abilities in comics history, and also has among the greatest feats of strength ever, and he's recently proven to be officially immortal. So do you think he really needs Cyttorak power by any means? Let me know what you think about this topic, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.